Hi guys, if you're watching this, it's probably because you find yourself in a situation where you have to learn how to express your dog's bladder. My little dog Maggie became paralyzed a couple years ago, a little over, and I found myself in the same situation, not really having a clue what to do, being overwhelmed by all the information that I was getting. And I was never really successful at expressing her bladder the normal way. I really felt like God gave me this answer, this solution, and I've been doing it this way ever since. Now, couple things I don't claim. I don't claim to replace the advice of your vet, so I would surely check with your vet on this. But this is what I've been doing. The other thing is, I have no idea if this will work on a boy. Obviously, my dog's a girl, but I'm going to show you what I do and what I've done for a little over 2 years now. Because, Maggie, whenever I would try to express her, there was a couple times I hurt her, so I was really in fear of this, trying to express her the regular way. So this is what I do, and I have tweaked this method ever since. Different ways on the toilet, standing up in the yard, and I could show you how to do each way, but I'm going to show you what my routine is like in the mornings. Hopefully it'll show up because I don't have my husband here to help me film, and I can't necessarily talk and film at the same time. But I get Maggie over, and she's learned to lay down, but I get her, you can stand her up, stand your dog up, but I put her over her pee pad. And I get a paper towel. I get several paper towels, actually. I started out with baby wipes. And it's a stimulation type method. It's apparently people do it for animals, and when they're newborns or something. I don't know. But the mama animals do it, and I did not realize that at the time. I couldn't find anything. But here's what I do. I take the paper towel, and I run it across her, and it makes her go pee. And again, I had to figure this out. I've had over 2 years to do it, so I've practiced a lot. But I wad the towel up like this. It's a stiff paper towel, and I run it across her. It could be, front to back, side to side. It doesn't matter. It's a stimulation, from what I understand, and I've learned to keep several paper towels, and a tail is an indicator, as you've probably learned and tried to express the bladder. It will oftentimes move. I do this, I've learned to do it at least 4 times, but it hasn't been uncommon for me to try it 6, 7 times, because the flow of urine determines that, really, for me. I've learned that Maggie takes, sometimes it's 4 times, sometimes it's 6 times, but I don't know if you can see that. It's down to a drip a little bit, and it's not doing anything right now. Paper towels, no, Maggie, be still, baby. Paper towel can't be super saturated, or it won't work. But anyway, I don't know if you can see that. It's hold her tail, because I was trying to see if I could show you. And I'll do this, like I said, several times. She's had 4 good streams of urine. The other thing I've learned, and there's a couple drips, you can't probably see that, but those are a couple drips coming out. The other thing I've learned is, let's see if I can move this closer without it falling. Is this method. Other thing I've learned is that I'll make her go poop. No, baby, be still. I'm almost done. When I make her go poop, I do the same thing. And again, this came later, because she would poop when she needed to. And you quickly figure out that if you get your finger inside a paper towel or a wet wipe, I started out with a wet wipe, by the way, to do this. I'm bracing her legs, and I'm not putting a lot of pressure but I am circling my finger around. And when I do that, it's stimulating, and you can see she's doing the pucker. It's what I call the pucker. So if I will put pressure below her anus, I can help push it out. Another method I do is I will hold her tail up, and it helps push it out. But again, I have had lots and lots of practice. And I say all this because after I poop sometimes, I will check Maggie again for pee and realize that she's got a little bit more in there. And so I've got my fingers up in there. And if you're grossed out, I get it. I've done this so many times I can't even begin to tell you. But if you're grossed out, put gloves on. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't enjoy it, but you know, I'm sure to wash my hands after. So I don't know if I can get any more poop out of her. But my point is to doing this is a lot of times that when I get her to go poop, I can try one more time or two more times the same method. There's a few drops, and I can make her go poop. I mean pee, sorry. I'm trying to multitask here. All I'm getting are a few streams of urine drips, basically. So we may not get any more out of her. Nope, there's a few more. Wait, baby. You're being such a good girl. And again, I've learned to do this out in the yard with leaves. I kid you not. Leaves. Now Maggie will also, she'll pee on her own if another dog has peed somewhere in the grass, and she'll do that several times until her bladder's empty, and that's preferred. My vet said encourage that as much as possible, but clearly she can't go on her own without, you know, the mental stimulation behind it. But I've done it on the, you know, draped her over on my lap on the toilet. I've put her in the bathtub. You name it, I've probably tried it with trying to figure this method out. But I find this to be the most successful method for me, and I hope it works for you. So please don't leave any negative comments. If this doesn't work for you, again, I don't claim that it will. I'm just hoping to help somebody out there. I should have done it 2 years ago when I really felt like somebody needed to see this. But if you're watching this, I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you peace of mind that you will get through this and you'll be able to do it also. But anyway, that's it. See you later. Bye.